All right, all right. So, hello. Good afternoon. We are kicking off another video here with 25 idioms used in America. And these are money related. So, let me just make sure you can see my screen here. Because it doesn't look like the screen is showing up. So hang on, give me a second just to figure out what's going on and why you aren't seeing my screen. All right, how's that? There we go. Good. So we are kicking off another video, 25 idioms used in America. And these are money related. So let's say hello. How's everybody doing? So how can you improve your English with this video? As always, read the expression on the screen. There will be the expression and then the meaning. You can learn what it means. If you have questions, ask them in the comments. Observe the grammar structures and phrases. Listen to the audio several times to learn the pronunciation. Review the video if you need. Repeat along with me to improve your pronunciation and reduce your accent. Then study the idiomatic expressions and sayings and try using them yourself so they sound more natural. Finally, write the phrases and expressions out to learn how to spell them correctly. And finally, use them when you speak with your friends. Teach your friends what you are learning, because that way you will be practicing your speaking. And of course, as always, if you want more English tips and lessons, make sure to check out davebailey.me/go/learn English. Okay, here we go. First expression is a penny for your thoughts. A penny for your thoughts. What does that mean? Have you ever heard this expression before? It means, what are you thinking about? So if I say, hey, David, a penny for your thoughts, I'm asking what you are thinking about. So repeat it with me. A penny for your thoughts. Good. Number two, it's a pretty penny. It's a pretty penny. What does the expression, it's a pretty penny, mean? It means that it is very expensive. So if I say, whoa, that car cost a pretty penny, it means the car was very expensive. Repeat with me. It's a pretty penny. It's a pretty penny. He made a quick buck. For those of you who don't know, buck is slang for $1. So he made a quick buck means he made money quickly and easily. He made a quick buck. Repeat it with me. He made a quick buck. He made a quick buck. It's a cash cow. It's a cash cow. It means that a business that generates money consistently is a cash cow. It's not like one week they make money, the next week they don't. They consistently make money. It's a cash cow. Repeat it with me. It's a cash cow. It's a cash cow. Good. He went from rags to riches. He went from rags to riches. And that means that he went from poverty, he was very poor, to wealth. He became very rich. He went from rags to riches. Repeat it with me. He went from rags to riches. It was daylight robbery. It was daylight robbery. That means it was an obvious and unfair price that you got ripped off, that you were cheated out of money. So repeat it with me. It was daylight robbery. It was daylight robbery. Good. I wish I had a penny for every time this happened. I wish I had a penny for every time this happened. What does that mean? It means that it happens for very frequently. In other words, if you got a penny every time this happened, you would have a lot of pennies, a lot of money. Okay? Repeat with me. I wish I had a penny for every time this happened. I wish I had a penny for every time this happened. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't grow on trees. What does this mean? Your dad probably used this with you a lot when you were a kid in some variation of your mother tongue. It's not easy to make money, right? Money just out there for you to go out and grab. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't grow on trees. On the money. On the money. What does that mean? Means that you're always right about things. So if you say he's always on the money, it means he is always right. Repeat with me. On the money. On the money. Very good. Two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. What does that mean? It means there are two opposing views on the same topic. That means two people are talking about the same thing, but they have different opinions about it. So it could be politics, religion, whatever, even soccer teams or whatever. So they see two sides of the same coin. So repeat with me. Two sides of the same coin. Two sides of the same coin. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Glad you could drop in here. Good to see you. Next phrase. He is a penny pincher. He's a penny pincher. What does that mean? Do you know? It means he is a very frugal person. Means he's very tight-fisted. He's a miser. So, repeat with me. He is a penny pincher. He's a penny pincher. Next, she is strapped for cash. She is strapped for cash. What does that mean? It means that she doesn't have much money. She doesn't have much money. She is strapped for cash. Repeat with me. She is strapped for cash. She is strapped for cash. Next, they are a dime a dozen. They are a dime a dozen. What do you think that means? It means that it is very common, right? If you can buy a dozen for one dime, 10 cents, that means that you get it very cheap because it's very common. They are a dime a dozen. Repeat with me. They are a dime a dozen. They are a dime a dozen. Earn a living. Earn a living. Earn a living means to make enough money to live comfortably. Okay, so you're making enough. It's not great. You could be making more, but at least you're paying your bills. You're living comfortably. To earn a living, you could say, hey, he earned a living. Last year, we earned a living. Go ahead and repeat that with me. Earn a living. Earn a living. We felt the pinch. We felt the pinch. What does that mean? What do you think that means? Give you a second for you to write in the comments. It means we experienced financial difficulties. Okay, so it means you had hard times. You felt the pinch. Right now, with the current pandemic, a lot of people are losing their jobs. They are feeling the pinch. Repeat with me. We felt the pinch. We felt the pinch. Next up, I had to foot the bill. I had to foot the bill. What do you think that means? Okay, it means that I paid for everyone. We went out to a restaurant. Nobody else had money, so I had to pay for everyone. I had to foot the bill. Repeat it with me. I had to foot the bill. I had to foot the bill. Next up, they gave us a run for our money. They gave us a run for our money. What do you think that means? It means that they were challenging competitors. It means they were very good. They gave us a run for our money. Repeat it with me. They gave us a run for our money. They gave us a run for our money. Next, they went bust. What do you think that means? They went bust. It means they lost all their money and went bankrupt. They went bust. The company went bust. My friend went bust. All right, so repeat with me. They went bust. Yep, that's right, Sharon. All examples about money. They went bust. Next up, the penny finally dropped for her. What do you think that means? The penny finally dropped for her. It means that she finally realized what happened. The light came on, everything clicked. All right. So a penny finally dropped for her. She finally realized it. Repeat with me. The penny finally dropped for her. The penny finally dropped for her. Next phrase. She made big bucks there. She made big bucks there. What do you think that means? Remember, bucks means dollars. So if you make big dollars, it means she made a lot of money. She worked in a company last year where she made big bucks. She made big bucks. Repeat it with me. She made big bucks there. She made big bucks there. She made big bucks at her last job. She made big bucks when she was traveling abroad. Next up, he struggled to make ends meet. He struggled to make ends meet. What do you think that means? Struggle means difficulties, trouble, right? So he had trouble paying his bills. He had trouble paying his bills. He wasn't able to make the bills over the money reach the bills over here. So he struggled to make ends meet. Repeat it with me. He struggled to make ends meet. He struggled to make ends meet. Next phrase, they took us to the cleaners. They took us to the cleaners. What do you think that means? It means they cheated us out of our money. They took us to the cleaners. It means they ripped us off. They cheated us. They took our money unfairly. Repeat it with me. They took us to the cleaners. They took us to the cleaners. Next phrase. Let me give you my 2 cents. Let me give you my 2 cents. What do you think that means? Let me give you my 2 cents means let me tell you my opinion. So 2 cents. When I say these are my 2 cents, right? That means it is my opinion. This is what I think. So repeat with me. Let me give you my 2 cents. Let me give you my 2 cents. You say, oh, John is always trying to give his 2 cents. It means he always wants to tell you what he thinks, even if you don't want to hear it. All right, another one for you. It was worth its weight in gold. It was worth its weight in gold. What do you think that means? It means it was extremely useful. It means it was extremely valuable. It means it was so good it was worth whatever it weighs in gold. And gold is pretty heavy, right? Repeat with me. It was worth its weight in gold. It was worth its weight in gold. I think this is the last one here. Joe was broke. Joe was broke. And you already see what that means. Joe had no money, right? Joe had no money. He was broke. He went broke. Repeat with me. Joe was broke. Joe was broke. All right, you can get the original worksheet by Ron Morrain. There's the link there. It's on Facebook. If you have any questions, let's see. Sharon asked, what is bankrupt? Bankrupt means when you don't have money to pay your bills, you file bankruptcy so that companies will stop trying to take your house or cause problems because you're in financial difficulties. So it means you're bankrupt, you don't have any money, and you can't pay your bills. So you file for bankruptcy. All right. Sharon is asking, how can we save all these idioms? That's a good question, Sharon. I will put them in the description below. I also created this PowerPoint. You can download it as well. I will include the link in the description below after the webinar finishes. And let's see, where else can I put that? Maybe on our Facebook page, I'll put that there as well so you all can access it. All right, any other questions? Do you have more questions, comments? If you do, even after this isn't live and I'm gone, you can still post your questions and comments below. Tell us what you would like us to talk about in our next video lessons. I enjoyed being here with you. Thank you for participating. I hope you found these expressions useful, and I will see you in the next video. So don't forget, if you want to learn and improve your English skills, go to davebailey.me/go/learn English, because you can sign up to receive emails, more tips, and when we do live webinars, I can let you know ahead of time what time we will be recording so you can be here on time. All right, so thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I know I did, and I will see you very soon. All right, so that's it, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Good rest of your day. Enjoy it, and I'll say bye-bye.